funfun àwa ṣá ní bàbá gbogbo wọn.
àwa ní bàbá.
Vicinity FM 95.3. ẹranko tí ó ṣe bí olólàájú kò sí nígbó àjíkí adé. erin lákàtàgbé erin àwa gòkè á lọ. ìyẹ́lẹ̀ ó máa wò lẹ́yìn ẹyẹ wa. lọ́jọ́kọjọ́ nígbàkúgbà bàbá ni bàbá ń jẹ́. lọ́jọ́kọjọ́ nígbàkúgbà bàbá ni bàbá ń ṣe. We lead while others follow. We lead while others follow. Vicinity FM ọ̀gálàjẹ́ Adéọlá Noite ló ní ẹ máa gbọ́. mo fọwọ́ ẹ̀ sọ̀yà.
We lead while others follow. Vicinity FM àwa ní bàbá.
We lead while others follow. àwa lọ̀gá àwa làgbà wọn lọ́jọ́kọjọ́. 95.3 Vicinity FM tọmọdé tàgbà darúgbó tómi dán ló sọ pa wá ní.
We lead while others follow. We lead while others follow. Vicinity FM àwa ní bàbá.
Vicinity 95.3 FM Ìkejì ilé ọ̀tọ̀ nìkan láàrin òkúta ayàtọ̀ sí wọn jọ̀ọ́jọ́.
Enjoy.
It's a beautiful morning here in Ikejile. Good morning, and you are welcome to a program Newspaper Review on Vicinity 95.3 FM, Ikejile, Ijesha. And with me today is Funke Israel, and my name is Aisha Ibrahim.
Yeah, beautiful morning to you. Glad to be here once again. Grateful for the dawn of a new day. Please do join us on Newspaper Review as we bring you all of the trending stories on our dailies and also some of the details of this story. Join us on Facebook, YouTube at Vicinity 95.3 FM.
Yeah, in my phone this morning is Vanguard newspaper, the Daily Trust newspaper, and the Nation newspaper.
And before me is the Punch, Nigerian Tribune, Daily Independent, and the Guardian.
So the story info on Vanguard front page is President Tinubu to commission Kubwa Road, Wole Soyinka Way interchange bridges today. Police arrest 48 over Benue massacre, Plateau killings. 2 appropriations in 1 year. Experts react as NAS OK's rollover of 2024 budget till December 2025. Strike continue in Iran, Israel, despite Trump's ceasefire announcement. Reps' efforts to curb multiple budget fails. Nigeria's financial bleeding, Senator Abdullahi. 2027 polls, others diverting attention from governance, project delivery.
Now to the Guardian, Tinubu farmer-led conflict, an opportunity to structure social stability, food security. 53 suspects arrested over Benue Plateau killing, says IGP. Lagos to begin digital numbering of houses from July 1st. 2024-2025 fiscal policy crisis, project funding, execution, stall core budget implementation. FG Lagos Ekiti to check obstacles hindering ease of doing business. IPREP yet to attain 80% restoration of Ogoni polluted environment. Fresh PDP LP defections to APC as opposition parties battle internal crisis. The top stories on the Guardian.
And on the Nation newspaper front page for this morning, more confusion in PDP over Anyawu. INEC declines party's requests. Why Senate extended budget 2024 capital votes? 53 held over Benue Plateau killing, says IG. SDP NWC suspend chair, 2 others.
Now to Punch newspaper, Tinubu NAS face criticism over 2024 budget extension. And OPS, economists slam FG over budget delays. Government eyes December as low revenue stores 2024-2025 budget. President Tinubu to commission Kubwa Road, Walisho Way, interchange bridges today. 2031 presidency, Tinubu successor, Tosu Fuels 2027 VP slot battle, neck crisis. PDP NWC conveyances governors, INEC talks end. In installments, Gates Foundation backs Gavi with $1.6 billion to save children. Osun community seeks help after deadly hoodlums attack. Nigeria plot export surge as China drops tariff. Oil firms face flight ban of unpaid helicopter landing fees. Lightning, Ogun community decries foul smell from decomposing cows.
And on the Daily Trust front page newspaper this morning, 2027 won't be business as usual. Atiku. INEC to PDP, adhere to Supreme Court's judgment. 2027 ADA, others yet to fulfill requirements for registration. INEC. Senate extend 2024 budget implementation to December.
Now to Nigerian Tribune, senators beaming for the extension of 2024 budget implementation for December 31st. Sick probe ask whether Nigeria is broke. President Tinubu to commission Kubwa Road Walisho interchange bridges today. And INEC PDP meets behind closed doors of the National Secretary position.
Now the story in full.
listening to 95.3 FM Newspaper Review, and I take the stories on the front page of Daily Independent. PDP vows to resolve national strike dispute after meeting. INEC party chieftains eat at Damangum for denigrating or Lumbulagba. Again, Senate extends 2024 budget implementation till December. To boost growth, Tinubu vows nationwide infrastructure push, pledges expanding livestock economy for jobs, food security. Tinubu rejects Mass Library Trust Fund bill, cites legal concerns. 2024, Barrow wants groups urging Tinubu to pick him as running mate. SDP suspends national chairman, 2 orders over alleged embezzlement. I remain national chairman, says Gabani. Nigeria, Brazil seal $1 billion agri-defense energy food security deal. Mystery surrounding president's academic record deepens at Atiku.
Now to the story on Vanguard newspaper. INEC to use BVAS for Ekiti governorship election accreditation. The Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) has published the notice of the Ekiti State governorship election slated for June 20, 2026, stating that the bimodal voter accreditation system BVAS shall be used for the accreditation of voters. INEC had last month announced the date for the Ekiti and Osun State governorship elections, but the publication of Wednesday notice is in line with the Section 28(1) and 2 of the Electoral Act 2022 as amended.
This brings me to Punch newspaper. Atiku tells Tinubu to come clean on his identity. Former Vice President Abubakar Atiku has called on President Bola Tinubu to unambiguously tell Nigerians who he is rather than expanding the controversy that surrounds his personnel. He wondered that Tinubu's recent comment about his classmate has opened a new path of interrogation on the president's true identity. In a statement issued by the media office of former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, who was the flag bearer of the PDP on the rested 2023 general election, he said on Tuesday, Tinubu's curious classmates Nigerians deserve answers, not more confusion.
Still on the Vanguard newspaper, investors' appetite jacks up mutual funds by 93% to 5.6 trillion naira. Nigeria's appetite for secured investment has pushed the net asset value (NAV) of mutual funds to 5.6 trillion naira in the 5 months ended May 2025, up 93.5% from 2.9 trillion in the corresponding period 2024. Analysts attributed the surge in the funds NAV partly to the impact of sustained markup in monetary policy rates, naira devaluation, among other factors.
PDP NWC crisis. The Bangum governors in closed-door meeting with INEC. Acting National Chairman of the People's Democratic Party, Umar Damangum, in a closed-door meeting with the Chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, and the National Commissioners. The PDP Chairman Damangum led Bala Muhammad Sheikh Makinde, Caleb Mufwang, Daud Lawal, the governors of Bauchi, Oyo, and Plateau State, to the INEC closed-door meeting. He was also prompted for Damangum in his remarks. Before the meeting dissolved into closed-door session, he said the meeting at the instance of the main opposition party was to seek clarification on why the electoral umpire maintained that the party could not proceed with its 100th NEC meeting scheduled for June 30 without the signature of the national scribe as the national secretary. PDP, how long?
Adamawa government revokes Atiku's Waziri title over indigenship policy. The Adamawa state government has formally revoked the prestigious traditional title of Waziri Adamawa, previously held by former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, citing a new indigenship policy affecting Emirate Council leadership. The decision was communicated in a circular dated June 20, 2025 and signed by Mrs. Adama Felicity Mamam, Permanent Secretary of the Department of Chieftaincy Affairs. The directive is part of a broader restructuring of traditional institutions following the recent creation of new chiefdoms under Governor Ahmed Umaru Fintiri's administration.
Yeah, it's still newspaper review down station vicinity 95.3 FM. We have an analyst with us in the house this morning, Mr. Frank Ene Waji. A beautiful morning to you.
Thank you so very much. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Thank you for joining us on our show this morning.
How about me? Hello?
Hello, I didn't get that.
I said, how about me, your colleague?
Oh, fine, beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah, so on the punch this morning, as 2027 election draws near, 2031 presidency, Tinubu's successor, Tosu fuels 2027 VP slot battle. So on that story, despite presidency stating that President Bola Tinubu will choose his running mate for the 2027 presidential poll, after the All Progressives Congress convention, the battle for the coveted vice president slot has continued to rage. This comes less than 2 weeks after APC Northeast stakeholders meeting have been convened to endorse Tinubu for 2027. So this is it. People are battling for the position of vice president, hoping that President Tinubu will not run with Vice President Kashim Shettima. So this will open door for them for 2031 election, because of course if you are running mate to the president in 2027, it might increase your chances at running for presidency. How do you see all of this?
Well, for me, it will be a battle that will also mar the expectation or the vision of APC. Mind you, Shettima, the vice president, is a very strong, stronghold in APC. And mind you, let not be what happened to former vice president Atiku Abubakar when he had a running battle with Obasanjo. So for me, I feel that considering they still have time. From what of that also, there is a move in APC considering the aspect of who becomes the vice president to Tinubu come 2027. But if it is obvious that Shettima doesn't have stronghold to support the victory of Tinubu, then they can do without him. But if we have strongholds and strength to gather support, then there is also disaster coming to the vision of Mr. President winning the second time come 2027. So for me, the onus is on them to streamline things, to make sure that things work according to the agreement. Mind you, as we're discussing, we have seen a kind of a frosty relationship between Mr. President and the Vice President, even though they are trying to hide it. There's some people who are the onlookers. We know that there's no sound relationship between Mr. President and the Vice President, considering some issues of public functions and issue of some state responsibilities. We have seen the President in a way not handing power to Vice President to be in charge during his absence in the country. So for us, we have felt that something is wrong somewhere. But for me, like I would say, the victory of APC come 2027 may be dicey if the Vice President is removed. Whether you believe it or not, he has a spirit, he has supporters. You can see what happened when he said that's what I said about a week ago or 2 weeks ago, when there was a commotion in the Iran. So I feel they should begin to make senses to avoid failure come 2027 election. Whether you believe it or not, Shettima may be one person, but he may have soldiers on ground to fight for him. And if he moves out of APC today, whether he believes it or not, he may have crowd to support any party of his ambition. So I feel there is need for them to settle it, to provide APC in Nigeria, especially the vision of winning 2027 election. It doesn't matter how many of them will join APC, but what matters is the end game of APC. Because I was in Nigeria when almost everybody endorsed Goodluck Jonathan. But come the election, because of internal angling, they fixed it. So APC may win, all the government may join APC, but they may have ulterior motive to support the vision and ambition of Mr. President. So for me, I feel it is time for them to see how to settle their differences, irrespective of power and spirit. Because Shetima is a voice in the north, whether you believe it or not. Mind you, in Nigeria, there is a boundary that has been created, northern and southern Nigeria. So whether you believe it or not, that exists in politics. We know that.
Okay.
That is in politics. If the northern people, so to say, as their son or brother, 2027, whether you believe in who is following what is happening in this country, be careful with the choice of who becomes the president candidate to Tinubu. Today they are giving a kill bill to Tinubu to run as president. There was no kind of so I don't feel that they should be able to put in irrespective of where he's coming from, so they should try to reconcile their differences and make sure they have one voice in APC. If not, that's a disaster. It has happened before.
So we want to look at
Hello?
this. We're with you. So we want to look at.
So for me, okay, let's go.
Okay, so our President Bola Tinubu and NAS face fresh criticism over 2024 budget extension. So when 2025 had halfway into 2025, and they're still extending 2024 budget, and it has been extended. The Senate and the House of Representatives for the second time extended the implementation of the capital component of 2024 budget to December 31st, 2025. And this has sparked renewed criticism against President Bola Tinubu and the National Assembly. Economists, financial experts, and organized private sector have described the repeated extension as evidence of poor execution and capacity by ministries, departments, and agencies, while others argue the move may undermine fiscal discipline and complicate tracking of budget performance. Because 2025 budget has been passed earlier this year, and we're still extending 2024 budget. So now, these are the concerns. Hello?
Sure. Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead, please.
It's very unfortunate in Nigeria, a country that has about 200-something million people, that in this 21st century, we are like in the medieval age, stone age. We have people don't have access to information. And we have a National Assembly that should, in a way, finance or be ready to do the right thing. You can imagine, for me, it is unfortunate and laughable that a country that has passed 2025 budget,
budget.
2025 budget has been passed. I was aware that we are still running
2024
budget in the same way. And like we said, I put the report by the experts. It means incompetency of those who are taking care of our economy. Because ordinarily, we should be talking about to support the 2025 budget, but no.
Now we're still
running simultaneously with
2025 budget.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Sorry, I know you are now. I'm Osogbo. Nigerians are not happy. because it is giving even investor doubts to invest in Nigeria. I don't even know the budget we have, the economic system we are practicing. What the budget is the last wire of a nation. Budget we are running as a country. See, I will tell you, those who are budget, they are bereft of ideas. They have not finished. And you have also passed 20% budget, and for this, we want to break Guinness record. I don't want to do because I've been able to search. There's no country on
Your call credit has been exhausted.
Enjoy.
Glad to have you back. We will soon be joined by our guest on the show this morning. Before that break, we're talking about the President and National Assembly. Economics experts, business experts have come to say we are halfway into 2025 and 2024 budget is still being extended into 2025 while 2025 budget has already been passed. So they are both running at the same time, and this, they say, will not allow the country be able to keep tabs on how this, because when we talk about budgets, we're talking about finance.
Yes.
And we would not understand how this money is being spent, because if we're still running 2024 budget and it's been extended until December 2025, so when does 2025 budget comes in?
Yes.
Now to another story on Nigerian Tribune. No energy transition agenda can succeed if, that's from Minister of Power Adelabu Adebayo, has said that no energy transition agenda can succeed if there is no well-structured policy framework. Adelabu stated this during the high-level engagement at the 2025 Africa Energy Forum in Cape Town, South Africa, while highlighting Nigeria's recently approved National Integrated Electricity Policy as a blueprint for harmonizing power generation, transmission and distribution, including gas to power and renewable expansion. Hello, glad to have you back.
So, unfortunately, we have allowed to stay in Nigeria. It's unfortunate. The budget should detect the life that France should in Nigeria. Are you aware? Also, give room on how we are to invest, how to execute projects, even our population. What budget should also guide our stride in terms of our futuristic developmental stride, how to put this so that not just telling us we are running the budget service. No, now, it's wrong. It's alien. It's alien. It's alien. For me, it's strange. And nobody is talking. All the politicians are after 2027 election. They are not after giving us what we want. So for me, we need to rise against these inadequacies in government in Nigeria. That's my take on it.
Yeah, so this brings me to this story on.
Hello.
Yeah, hello, we're with you. So just recently, the Inspector General of Police said the suspect from Benue Plateau and Borno killings have been apprehended.
Oh, yes.
53
Okay.
suspects. How do you think the government should act on this? And why just now? We have had a series of attacks on Borno communities, and now when there's an outcry, we heard 53 suspects have been apprehended. How do you think the government
Thank
and
you.
security agencies should deal with this? Should it be made public and all of that?
Are you with me?
Yes, we're with you.
It's unfortunate also. You know, I followed very that man. I followed him when he went to Benue. It was the act of very that man that made the killing of over 200 people in Benue State viral. And it was also very, very sad that nobody was arrested. After 24 hours of the heinous act, nobody was arrested. Are you aware?
True.
Nobody
There was
was
no
arrested.
report of any arrest.
No report. The mainstream media was like covered. No report about it. So even the number of Borno, the suspect arrested today, who will prosecute them? Is it the state? My sister, I don't want to touch Nigeria in education. I'm a patriotic Nigerian. I feel that it is high time we give room for Nigeria to have a sense of belonging, for being in a nation, because when there is no safety,
Enjoy.
the arrest of the suspect for committing crime against humanity. We want to know what the government will do.
We'll do the suspect.
Yes, that is it. Because we have seen Boko Haram members give him a pardon and say, we forgive you, come and join the army. Oh, a nation. A nation. A nation that want to progress. And when they come to Niger Delta, they will kill all the militants. They don't give us leeway to join the army. Sorry, my sister, I am a live radio station now. As I'm done with you,
All right.
I pray that the young government should be sincere to handle these challenges facing this nation in the name of insecurity. Because, see, as you have been told, some part of even Benue, taking over by Fulanis. Are you aware? Some Borno, Iswa, Boko Haram, Lakora, they are taking over, opening the flags in Nigerian state territory. No, now. So I feel that whether there is political undertone or not, Nigerian government should be decisive in prosecuting those who have waged war against Nigerian state, killing our citizens. It's unfortunate. So for me, I want to see the end of the matter. Whether they will prosecute or they say, let them go after killing hundreds of people. And they will say, they are our people, we know them. You know, in Nigeria, of course, are above the law. You can kill, go scot-free. You can imagine entering a village and stay for hours. Ransack the villages, raise down the villages, kill people. And maybe about 48 hours, people will say, yeah, we are sorry, we sympathize with you people. And what to know? We will handle them, we are on top. On top what? Like in other nations today, before even a criminal will kill people, they know what to do. Yeah, you hear our security agency will tell us, we are on top of this situation. Which on top? They are under. They are under. So for me, as a Nigerian, the government of Nigeria should sit up. Because they are not giving us hope. Even though Mr. President renewed hope. Where is the hope? When Nigerians are being killed, even Nama, they don't kill Nama like that. They don't kill Nama, they kill Nigerians. Take account. How many Nigerians die on, not even sickness or by natural death. I mean by violence. Nigerians die by violence in all ways, as you're discussing now. Some Nigerians are in the hands of kidnappers. Are you aware?
That's what.
Are you aware?
Of course, we hear
Some
reports.
Nigerians, I know what I'm saying, some Nigerians are in the hands of kidnappers and they are negotiating for ransom. It's unfortunate. In the territory of Nigeria, not even as actually the enclave of Nigeria, in the territory of Nigeria. So I don't pray that the other agencies in Nigeria should see the DSS should sit up. But that they are like making me to feel when I was a boy in Port Harcourt, I see DSS working hard, but today they are working for few individuals. Now we need to, last time we tell you what happened during Buhari's administration. The government of United Arab Emirates released a report of those that sponsored terrorism in Nigeria. That was about 2018 thereabouts. And Nigerian government, under the leadership of Minister of Information, headed by Lai Mohammed, told Nigerians they will not shame them. Oh my God. That they will not shame them. So tell me a nation that will not shame those that are destroying our territory. Tell me what happened to the innocent people. Tell me. So for me, I feel that those arrested should be prosecuted according to the law of the land. If they are found wanting. But who am I? What do I know? Let Nigerians be safe in their country home. Let Nigerians also have a sense of relief, having a democracy. But as it is now, I pray that those arrested as the media has made it public, that some people have been arrested, want to see the angle of the law. We have seen even Boko Haram member, Kabir Sokoto, arrested some years ago. I don't know if you are aware of the story. He was released from the detention room. I'll be aware. Please, this should not be that way. They should prosecute them according to the law of the land. That's my take on it. God bless you.
Thank you for joining us. We appreciate your conversation this
I
morning.
need a second time. I'm available anytime you want to.
Okay,
Alright,
thank you, sir.
Do have a great day, Mr. Frank.
Thank you. Happy.
Yeah, thank you for joining us on Newspaper Review this morning. I'm afraid this is where we'll draw the curtain on our top stories for today. And just so you know, PDP had a meeting with Independent National Electoral Commission chairman yesterday, and it's still ending a stalemate. I wouldn't know how PDP are going to resolve their issue, but at this point, that's still lingering, the issue surrounding that party. And SDP chairman, was picked up for fraud alongside other, leaders in the party. And now he has come to say there is nothing of such, that he remains the SDP chairman. That's on Nigerian Tribune this morning. Thank you for making this a sure ride. Join us on the top newspaper review, where we bring you top stories on our daily. Samulua from Israel.
Yeah, thank you for joining the newspaper review for this morning. I'm Aisha Ibrahim.
And the executive producer is here, Adeshola Salami. Do well to join us again on the morning show from the hour of 9:15 to 10. Bye for now.